On Sky News this morning, well, two people, including a 17-year-old, have appeared in court in Birmingham today, charged with the murders of three men during the disturbances last week. 21-year-old Harun Jahan and brothers Shahzad Ali, aged 30, and 31-year-old Abdul Musavir died when they were hit by a car in the early hours of Wednesday. Well, thousands of people are now attending a peace rally in the city this afternoon, honouring those three men who died. Sky's David Crabtree is there. David, what's happening?
Well, it's only just getting underway. It's due to start proper at about 3 o'clock, and they do expect a number of thousands of people to come down here, interdenominational members of the Sikh community, Muslim community, Christians and others, and also members of the bereaved families, and in particular Tariq Jahan, whose strength and whose words of encouragement and calm have done so much to bring calm to the streets around this part of Birmingham. I have one of the event organisers with me, Atif Iqbal. Atif, it's got a number of aims, this. It's very important, isn't it, for the local people?
Absolutely, it's very, very important. And we can simplistically put our aim across in our slogan for today, which is a united Birmingham, one city, one voice for peace. And this is what we're really trying to put across for today. Even within the organisation of this very event, you have individuals from across faiths, cross groups, cross ethnicities, all pooling together in order to show that within Birmingham we are united, and in the face of the chaos that we had last week and that criminality that was taking place, and obviously the dreadful events of Tuesday night where three people lost their lives, that we as a city have the strength and the resilience to come together from all sections and say no to that level of criminality, and also have that vision and that hope for that future.
It was really boiling over with negative thoughts and negative energy, but that seems to have been dramatically turned around here.
Do you know what? That is single-handedly down to one individual, yeah? Tariq Jahan. The composure, the dignity, the way he dealt with in that situation when he was overcome with such grief, at that moment when he had lost a child, to come out, to speak out to that community. You're quite right, tensions were high, but he was able to diffuse that situation. And I quote, you know, the statement made by the Chief Constable that Tariq Jahan did more than what the whole of the police authority could have done collectively, because he did manage to calm it down. And that's testimony. And, you know, we're indebted to individuals like Tariq Jahan, that out of these circumstances, out of this chaos, out of these dreadful circumstances, that, you know, you have one individual that came up, gives us hope, and we just hope, that whole sense of hope and that vision becomes contagious, and it just fills all areas of our city, just not our city, nationally, England as well.
Okay, thanks very much indeed. Well, we're due to hear from a number of community leaders and members of those bereaved families within the next 20 minutes or so.
David Crabtree in Birmingham, thanks very much indeed. We're just receiving some breaking news from West Midlands Police concerning that event, that incident rather, when three men lost their lives defending their property against looters. We can tell you now that West Midlands Police have recovered it seems a third vehicle in connection with that incident. I'm just trying to get some details up for you now. I'm being told that police investigating the deaths of those three men in Winston Green say they've recovered that third vehicle they believed was involved in the incident. They have said it is a black Audi A3. It was recovered last night. It's currently undergoing forensic examination by officers working on that triple murder investigation. And DCI Anthony Tagg from Force CID said, "We're now confident that we recovered all three vehicles which we believe were involved in that murder in Dudley Road in the early hours of Wednesday, the 10th of August. He added, inquiries, though, are ongoing. We're still actively seeking a number of people in relation to that inquiry. We'd appeal for anyone with information about that incident to contact us. A team of 70 detectives and 15 police staff excuse me, are continuing to work on the investigation into the deaths of Shahzad Ali, Abdul Musavir and Harun Jahan in Winston Green. Well, lots of background to the riots on our website. You can also take a look at some of the photos and videos to emerge both during and after the disorder, all at skynews.com. And this afternoon, a special half-hour programme, Looters, based on Tom Parmenter's report. He interviewed, you may remember, some of those who admitted they'd taken part in the looting. That's coming up today on Sky News at 4:30. To the States now, and Tim Polenta